Hey guys, welcome to the Warriors Den. I'll be your host Rico Gomez, and I wanted to make a quick reaction video to the video that I posted, how to become a warrior, learn to separate your mind from the pain in your body to be a warrior. And I think that you guys who are already doing martial arts, or you're already trained in the fighting arts, or you're just a tough guy all around, or maybe you're an athlete. I think you can appreciate the interview that I had with my master instructor, Casey Lake. The guy has over 13 different black belts, and a lot of the instructional DVDs that I follow daily. He's the star martial arts there. Out of the 50 or 60 black belts or so that was down at the Monterey Jiu Jitsu Academy, he was the number one student underneath Sensei Concho, who was like the head guy of Sibakan Jiu Jitsu. And so he was just sharing with me in an interview, like in the martial arts that we study, Japanese based, in order to become accredited, you have to go to Japan and actually study at the feet of the master, who is the master of your master. And it's like a lineage, right? So he went there and he studied with O Sensei, and O Sensei just an old school barbarian. They're sparring. He's just fucking him up. Excuse my French, but he's just kicking his ass, and they're out in the forest fighting like old school samurai, and he puts him against the root, and he puts his garlic nail into Sensei Casey's eye, and his knee is in his neck. And dude's in so much pain, he just feels like he's going to die. But it wasn't until a point where he just used his mind to release his thoughts from his body, and to let his body just relax, and to just accept the reality of what it was. And once he relaxed, then the battle was over, because he just surrendered to, death of the physical body, which allowed him to elevate into his spirit, the higher vibrational level of a spiritual experience. So I just wanted to share with you guys the profoundness of that, and to have you to wrap your own mind around it, your experiences. I've been in a lot of martial arts competition, and for those of you who don't know, I did 10 years in maximum security. I made a couple mistakes when I was younger, which launched me into maximum security. And just so you know, a lot of criminals are just big, strong, Cro-Magnon type, barbaric type dudes. That's why they're That's why they're incarcerated. They basically have an alpha male mentality of like where the biggest and strongest can do what they want through the force of their will. And a lot of those type of guys, the big Cro-Magnon dudes, don't believe that martial arts work. So I had 10 years of really honing my technique, which I had already honed it in the military, being a special forces black operative, Green Beret Ranger, 11B, and a combat medic, seeing 3 tours in combat. I got to hone my skills a lot, also in base, just some fighting and martial arts competitions prior to prison. But the level of life or death situations I was faced with was magnitude in maximum security prison, where you have lifers, a person that has they committed such heinous crimes like Jeffrey Dahmer, or Ted Bundy, or Charles Manson, where they have not only life in prison, but maybe double or triple life. Or some of the guys are on death row waiting to be executed. So how can you logically rationalize with a guy who's never getting out? So I had the unfortunate experiences of really honing my martial arts self-defense combatives in life or death situations where my life was actually on the line. And I had to not only negate the individual, but incapacitate them so that I wouldn't have to take their life and then take on their life sentence. So I just wanted to share with you, I've been in some painful situations where I've actually utilized what Sensei Casey said, to take the ability to take my mind and take it outside of my body to a higher lane, a higher place, where my body can experience what it needs to experience, but it's not clouding my judgment or my ability to think rationally, to defend myself, or to properly take care of the situation I'm in. So, if you like this type of content, guys, I need your feedback on it. Thumbs up the video, and to make a comment, because there's a YouTube algorithm. If you don't do so, then YouTube, the artificial intelligence that is behind this whole experience, doesn't think it's worthy to be shared. And so if you watch the video this far, I think you find some value in it. So thumbs up, like the video, make a comment, and then most importantly, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification all bell, and then share the video on your social media, because I have some interviews coming up with Sifu Harinder Singh, A couple other great martial artists, Sensei Jason Costanza, a couple other guys that I train with. It's going to be very thought-provoking. I've also purchased some new camera equipment. I'm going to be doing some martial arts combatives, survival-based martial arts, the actual moves, and then we'll have a dialogue to see what you think about it, see how you feel those will work in your situations as I've used them in real life. And I want this to be an interactive community, guys. And so if you're open to discussing martial arts even deeper, I'd like you to be open to go over to my PayPal at OG Silverback, PayPal OG Silverback, and then sign up for a $50 1-hour coaching call where we can discuss the different types of techniques you're using, the different types of styles you study, and how I'd like you to be open to be like Sifu Harinder Singh, that there is no one style that is best. You just be like water and just flow and take it all in and adapt it to yourself. So I look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you hit the notification all bells because I'm going to be posting one video a week. I might squeeze in two, but more likely it'll be one. And then I like to educate, enlighten, and to interact with you guys. So until next time, Rico Gomez out.